أشهد
أشهد
أن
أن
لا.
What would compel a renowned scientist like Henry Klassen, a pioneer in regenerative medicine, to embrace Islam, a faith often misunderstood in the modern West? This is not just a story of personal transformation. It is a journey that challenges the boundaries of reason, spirituality, and the very essence of human understanding. Henry Klassen, celebrated for his groundbreaking work in restoring vision through stem cell therapy, was a man deeply rooted in the scientific method. Yet, beneath his accolades and professional achievements, there was an unspoken void, an existential longing that science could not satiate. Could it be that the answers Klassen sought lay not in the laboratory, but in the profound teachings of an ancient faith? Henry Klassen's early life was marked by academic brilliance and a secular upbringing. His pursuit of excellence led him to the forefront of medical research, where he made significant strides in curing blindness. But even as he achieved professional success, Klassen often expressed a sense of incompleteness, a gnawing emptiness that success and recognition failed to fill. This void became the catalyst for a journey that would take him far beyond the confines of empirical science. Was there something greater, a universal truth that could reconcile his intellectual pursuits with his inner struggles? The turning point in Klassen's life came unexpectedly when he stumbled upon the works of medieval Islamic scholars such as Al-Ghazali and Ibn Sina. These thinkers, revered during the Islamic Golden Age, had masterfully bridged the gap between science and spirituality. Al-Ghazali's critiques of pure rationalism and his emphasis on divine guidance particularly struck a chord with Klassen. For the first time, he encountered a worldview that did not pit faith against reason, but rather united them in a harmonious balance. Was it possible that the dichotomy between science and religion was a false one? This question ignited an intellectual curiosity that would consume Klassen for years to come. As Klassen delved deeper into the Quran, he was astonished by its references to natural phenomena that aligned with modern scientific discoveries. Surah Al-Anbiya, verse 30, for instance, describes the heavens and the earth being joined together before being separated, a concept eerily reminiscent of the Big Bang Theory. Another verse in Surah Az-Zumar speaks of the creation of humans in stages, mirroring embryological development. These revelations were not merely coincidental to Klassen, they were profound indicators of a divine source of knowledge. As a scientist, he could not ignore the precision and depth of these verses. But accepting the Quran's validity meant challenging deeply ingrained beliefs and risking alienation from his peers. Could he take that leap? Klassen's journey was not just intellectual but deeply personal. During a period of professional turmoil, when one of his most ambitious research projects faced collapse, Klassen turned to prayer, a practice he had never seriously considered before. The peace he felt in reciting the Quran was unlike anything he had experienced, even in the most triumphant moments of his career. Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 2, which declares, "This is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those conscious of Allah," resonated deeply with him. It was in this moment of vulnerability and surrender that Klassen found a clarity and purpose that science alone had never provided. Could the inner peace he had sought all his life have been in front of him all along? As news of Klassen's conversion to Islam spread, it sparked both admiration and controversy. Critics accused him of abandoning reason for faith, while supporters praised him for his courage to seek truth beyond societal norms. Klassen's own words in an interview silenced many skeptics. Islam does not reject science. It elevates it by connecting it to the divine purpose. This statement encapsulated the essence of his journey, a journey where science and faith were not adversaries, but allies in the quest for understanding. His story began to inspire others, especially those grappling with similar existential questions, to explore the depths of Islamic teachings. But Klassen's transformation was not without its challenges. Friends and colleagues questioned his motives, and he faced isolation in professional circles. Yet, he remained steadfast, drawing strength from the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He often cited the Prophet's emphasis on seeking knowledge as a source of inspiration. The ink of the scholar is more sacred than the blood of the martyr, a famous Islamic saying, became a guiding principle in Klassen's life, affirming his belief that his scientific work was now part of a greater divine mission. What makes Klassen's story even more compelling is his continued dedication to science. Far from abandoning his career, he now approaches his research with a renewed sense of purpose, seeing it as a form of worship and a means to serve humanity. His work in regenerative medicine has only deepened, as he believes that healing is a gift entrusted to him by the Creator. Klassen's dual commitment to science and faith challenges the widespread notion that these realms are incompatible. Instead, he has become a living testament to their harmonious coexistence. Henry Klassen's journey to Islam is a story that forces us to confront our assumptions about science, faith, and the human condition. It compels us to ask, what if the answers we seek in the material world can only be fully understood through the lens of spirituality? If this story has stirred questions in your mind or inspired you to explore further, make sure to subscribe to our channel.